Here now, Younghoe Koo to get us started. And off we go here in Atlanta. Williams now to return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Seahawks come on, and that means it's Geno Smith. What a story he's been. Real turnaround here in his 12th year now in the NFL. Came out to Seattle, backed up Russell Wilson the last 3 years. Greg, he has been the starter, and he runs this Seattle offense now.
If he's going to lead his team to a win, he has to be smart with his decision-making. The last thing you want to do is give the opposing team an extra possession solely because you got reckless with the ball. As long as he is calculated with those risks, I think they have a good chance today coming out on top.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. Once again, it's Walker. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Big Grady Jarrett shuts it down. From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down. Now a give to Walker, running right. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First and 10. The tight end Fant in motion. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. Complete to the former Buckeye Jackson Smith-Njigba.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Got it with Smith-Njigba. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up 1st down.
Here's Walker. And he's into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. McLeod now to return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Falcons led out by their quarterback, Kirk Cousins. One of the big moves in the offseason, Atlanta acquiring Cousins in free agency. He had 6 years in Washington, the last 6 in Minnesota, and now he begins his run this season with the Falcons.
I had a coach tell me earlier in my career, Mike, specifically about the quarterback position. If you don't have fast feet, you better have a fast mind. And here we have a guy that has played a lot of games under center. He has seen a lot of football, and while he might not be as mobile, he might not have the arm strength to make all the throws he had earlier in his career, that experience behind center, that experience being in these moments before, man, having that quick mind, there's not a whole lot of defense is going to throw at him that he hasn't seen. You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time, let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Good-looking screen play there, a gain of 11 and a first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Here's Cousins throwing from the pistol. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They'll have it by plenty. It was 3rd and 2. They picked up 8. Cousins. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
They run over center with Robinson. And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Another run here for Robinson. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And he will get into the end zone. Tyler Algier, touchdown Falcons.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here's Williams on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready now for their second drive. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun, Smith. Metcalf, left side, he's got it. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
Set to go now on 1st and 10. First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Hayden Ellis in on that stop. 2nd and 7. They'll go play action. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. The Falcons offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Give to Robinson from the pistol. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll run with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no gain.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now, Cousins. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and 5. Cousins to throw. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And here's Bijan. He'll get this ahead for about 3. It was Kayvon Wallace there to make the tackle. Pitts is the man in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. That's caught. Ray McLeod. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A give, and here comes Robinson. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
On is Koo for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Falcons will move out to a 14-7 lead. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. On the return, it's Williams. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Lockett headed in motion. On play action, Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Smith will give it to Charbonnet. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, Smith. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Here's Michael Dixon now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Cousins gonna throw. That one is caught by Mooney. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He'll try the right side with Robinson. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Cousins out of the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
They'll run a draw now with Algier. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Cousins now. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. And now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. So keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Smith from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
The Falcons offense and running back Bijan Robinson headed back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, Cousins. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that first down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. He'll punt for the 2nd time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They run with Walker. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Smith to throw. That's complete to Metcalf. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. From the gun, it's Geno. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Play action now. It's Geno. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down. Here's Smith. Now he'll run. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Geno Smith, touchdown Seattle. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
Myers now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. McLeod now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll lead to a second down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that is incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line, he's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Smith. This one taken in by Chanel. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's Gino. This one complete to his tight end, Fant.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Working out of the gun, Smith. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Gino to throw. Metcalf makes the grab again. And they'll have a 1st down and definitely in field goal range now, down at the 20-yard line.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
He's got it at the 7. The Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line. To throw, here's Smith. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16. So we've reached halftime here. It has been an entertaining first half. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports halftime report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Avery Williams on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. To throw is Cousins. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Pitts is the man in motion. Cousins now on 2nd down. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Robinson. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. They get the Pro Bowl guard, Chris Lindstrom. Here's Cousins throwing from the pistol. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now, Cousins. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Seahawks offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
The tight end Fant in motion. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. A toss left side, caught by his running back. Second down and 8. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And third down just became a lot tougher. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. From the shotgun, Smith. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Here's a handoff to Walker. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Walker. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Now Walker. And a good, hard run. He would not be denied. Surging forward to pick up 8. Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Metcalf with the grab. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. Now, Gino. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Smith, RPO, and that's Lockett. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Gino. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks move out in front. The new score, 17-14. So Myers back out there at the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. Williams now to return. The Falcons offense ready to come back out for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Mooney in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Cousins. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Throwing is Cousins. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
I can appreciate the idea of keeping the play alive, right? Giving as much time as possible to your targets to uncover downfield. But you also have to play to your strengths. You got to know the type of player that you are. In this case, doesn't have quite enough speed to get away and probably should have just thrown it away.
The Falcons getting their punter out there as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken. The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the 1st half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Caden Ellis in on that stop. On 2nd down, Walker. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. They'll try and run it with Walker. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Gino gonna throw for it. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll run the toss with Walker. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Seattle.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll run here with Walker. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. To throw, it's Smith. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he's in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Now the point after try from Myers. The kick is good. And the Seahawks go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Here's Williams on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it. You start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
This throw pulled in by Pitts. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll stick to the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
On 4th down, out comes the punter, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Seahawks offense and Geno Smith getting ready for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On the ground, it's Walker. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Smith will give it to Charbonnet. And he'll get about 5. Here's Walker. He's got it. That's a 1st down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line. They'll motion a tight end right. So keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They run with Walker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. The tight end, Fant, in motion. On second down, Smith. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. The tight end, Fant, in motion. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. So Myers back out there at the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. On the return, it's Williams. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. That one is caught by Mooney. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
Cousins out of the gun on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A quick throw here, going to be taken by London. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. To the right. That's Pitts. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Cousins now on second down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
He'll run here. Trying to get to the edge. He will not get there. As a matter of fact, he was taken down behind the line. And that brings up fourth down.
Third and short, you think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. But this defense was ready for all of it. They string him out wide, nowhere to cut, take him down for a loss.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. Here's Cousins. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter. One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork, a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
They'll run. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
Cousins. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line, second down and goal. Cousins. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Here's Coop for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Falcons are back within 6. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Williams now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There's DK Metcalf. He and the Seahawks offense set for their next drive. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive, and he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's a run inside, and it's Charbonnet. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Here's a handoff to Walker. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. The Seahawks sending out their punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to get back to work. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw, and this throw batted away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, and at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Play action now. It's Cousins. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.